to share some thoughts I'm having. I think it's really a blessing in disguise sometimes when things don't go the way that we wanted it to go. A few months ago, I started my dog walking business and it didn't take off. I wasn't feeling joyful doing things. I was feeling just a lot of pressure from fear. I was feeling a lot of pressure by this time, by my age, by this phase of my life. I really needed to have some kind of secure job that doesn't harm me and can be a foundation for so many other things I want in my life. And I try to figure that out logically, strategically, and be like, okay, I'm going to start this dog walking business because it's a part of a strategy that will um, be that kind of anchor from which all beautiful things in my life come. And through this experiment, I realized that it's something I've actually just been realizing lately, like the past week or so, is that anchor foundation is the partnership I have with myself. It's not um I'm just seeing things as like I'm the kind of person, like I've tried so many things over the past few years, put money into stuff, just been like I have to force it, like trying to use law of assumption kind of stuff, like yes, it's gonna happen. It's like hyping myself up, and some of it has been really good tools for my mindset for me to draw on, and then other times it's had this kind of air of exhaustion about it. And I think when we're really scared, acknowledging that we're exhausted or that it's things aren't prepared, we aren't prepared for what we're trying to do, that's not really an option sometimes. We have this really beautiful mindset in some ways, this grittiness, this determination, this kind of archetype that so much of the American dream and just being a human is based on, of like, pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and just figure it out, just work really hard, be consistent, and it'll come. And I realized for me, those narratives have a place in the world, and aspects of those narratives have a place in my life. But I had to just realize for me that I need to have my life set up differently in order to be successful on my endeavors. I realized I do need to focus on getting my health in order, getting my daily routines in order, getting my organization in general in order, getting on top of things that worry me, like debt, and just in general, learning how to be a better partner to myself so that my inner mental space can always feel safe and secure and encouraging. And it's so much easier for me to protect myself from the horrible things that are out in the world everywhere, instead of using going into a job with the intention, or not a job, but starting my own business with the intention that I'm only going to let in experiences that are helpful for me, and feel beautiful. And, instead of kind of being dependent on my outside atmosphere in order to keep me feeling encouraged and safe and good, it's a part of this process of learning how to create that feeling in myself, regardless of the external things around me. Not by saying that my environment is good, because it's good to recognize when the environment isn't safe or when aspects are wrong, but it's also necessary to, I guess, have that mental organization where you can compartmentalize and remember time and place and perspective, and not get stuck worrying about something and grieving and anguishing over things that aren't even in our control. So that is more what I'm learning to do, which is going to be the foundation for whatever I do next. I don't know if I'm going to, continue this dog walking business in any aspect. I have things to look into before I know if I should just shut it all down. Like the legal business part of it, or or keep it up. But I'm really grateful to how my perspective changed in this way, and how I'm seeing it is that all the money in my life that I've put into, all the money and energy and hope, it's a part of me practicing, learning, and having faith in my approach and refining my approach to developing my own business that will really stay with me and feel right, you know? Um, and it's a part of, the uh, experiments that happen before you really succeed and you're with your ideal vision of how you want things to go. So anyway, that is what's on my mind this morning, and it comes to mind also that phrase about what is it, like, things will only come to you when you're ready, and that's a blessing. And if something isn't happening in your life right now, it's a blessing, because what if you don't have your foundation set and then something good happens to you but you weren't ready, so you can't harness it to the best of your ability, and you can't really, spin it. It's the opportunity becomes kind of wasted. um so that's how I'm seeing things. And yeah, take care, talk soon, bye, and best of luck on your journey, whatever's going on with you right now. Okay, bye.